गजानन दीनावना
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
सिन्दूरवदना श्रितजनपालना
सिन्दूरवदना श्रितजनपालना
सिन्दूरवदना श्रितजनपालना
सिन्दूरवदना श्रितजनपालना
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
अम्बिकतनया अमराधीश्वर
अम्बिकतनया अमराधीश्वर
अम्बिकतनया अमराधीश्वर
अम्बिकतनया अमराधीश्वर
अगणित गुणगण आनन्ददायक
अगणित गुणगण आनन्ददायक
अगणित गुणगण आनन्ददायक
अगणित गुणगण आनन्ददायक
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
सिन्दूरवदना श्रितजनपालना
श्रितजनपालना
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
अम्बिकतनया अमराधीश्वर
अम्बिकतनया अमराधीश्वर
अगणित गुणगण आनन्ददायक
अगणित गुणगण आनन्ददायक
अगणित गुणगण आनन्ददायक
अगणित गुणगण आनन्ददायक
पाहि गजानन दीनावना
ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा पर्तिपुरीश्वर बाबा
भाण्डनायका बाबा पर्तिपुरीश्वर बाबा
ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा पर्तिपुरीश्वर बाबा
ब्रह्माण्डनायका बाबा पर्तिपुरीश्वर बाबा
चांद और सूरज तुमने बनाए
चाँद और सूरज तुमने बनाए
नदिया सागर तुमने बनाए
नदिया सागर तुमने बनाए
नदिया सागर तुमने बनाए
नदिया सागर तुमने बनाए
ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा पर्तिपुरीश्वर बाबा अयोध्या नगरी तुमने बनाई द्वारका नगरी तुमने बसाई
द्वारका नगरी तुमने बसाई
अयोध्या नगरी तुमने बनाई द्वारका नगरी तुमने बसाई
अयोध्या नगरी तुमने बनाई
शिरडी परती तुमने बनाए, शिरडी परती तुमने बनाए। ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा, त्रिपुरीश्वर बाबा, चांद और सूरज तुमने बनाए, नदियाँ सागर तुमने बनाए,
सागर तुमने बनाए,
नदियाँ सागर तुमने बनाए,
नदियाँ सागर तुमने बनाए।
ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा, त्रिपुरीश्वर बाबा,
ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा, त्रिपुरीश्वर बाबा।
अयोध्या नगरी तुमने बनाई, द्वारका नगरी तुमने बसाई,
अयोध्या नगरी तुम आए, तुमने बसाई,
शिरडी परती तुमने बनाए,
शिरडी परती तुमने बनाए,
शिरडी परती तुमने बनाए,
शिरडी पर
ब्रह्मांड नायका बाबा, त्रिपुरीश्वर बाबा।
हे गोविंद हे आनंद नंद गोपाला,
गोविंद हे आनंद नंद गोपाला,
हे गोविंद हे आनंद नंद गोपाला,
नंद गोपाला,
मोहन मुरलीधरा श्याम गोपाला, मोहन मुरलीधरा श्याम गोपाला,
मोहन मुरलीधरा श्याम गोपाला,
हे गोविंद हे आनंद नंद गोपाला, मंदर गिरिधारी हरे नटवर लाला, मंदर गिरिधारी हरे नटवर लाला,
मंदर गिरिधारी हरे नटवर लाला,
माधवा केशवा मदन गोपाला,
माधवा केशवा मदन गोपाला,
साई माधवा केशवा मदन गोपाला,
माधवा केशवा मदन गोपाला,
हे गोविंद हे आनंद नंद गोपाला, मोहन मुरलीधरा श्याम गोपाला,
मोहन मुरलीधरा श्याम गोपाला,
हे गोविंद हे आनंद नंद गोपाला, मंदर गिरिधारी हरे नटवर लाला,
हरे हरे नटवर लाला,
माधवा केशवा मदन गोपाला, साई माधवा केशवा मदन गोपाला, हे गोविंद हे आनंद नंद गोपाला,
हे राम दूता हे राम भक्ता हे राम दासा नमो नमो,
हे राम दूता हे राम भक्ता हे राम दासा नमो नमो,
हे राम दूता हे राम भक्ता हे राम दासा दासा नमो नमो
हे राम भक्ता हे रामदासा नमो नमो
सीता माता शोक विनाशा सीता माता शोक विनाशा अनाथ नाथा नमो नमो अनाथ नाथा नमो नमो मारुतिराया महानुभावा मारुतिराया महानुभावा अति बलवंता नमो नमो वीरांजनेया नमो नमो हे रामदूता हे राम भक्ता हे रामदासा नमो नमो सीता माता शोक विनाशा
माता शोक विनाशा
अनाथ नाथा नमो नमो
अनाथ नाथा नमो नमो
मारुतिराया महानुभावा
मारुतिराया महानुभावा
अति बलवंता नमो नमो
बलवंता नमो नमो
वीरांजनेया नमो नमो
वीरांजनेया नमो नमो
हे रामदूता हे राम भक्ता हे रामदासा नमो नमो
साई हमारा हम साई के ऐसा प्रेम हमारा 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 साई राम 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 हमारा सत्य साई है नाम तुम्हारा शिरडी साई अवतारा सत्य साई है नाम तुम्हारा शिरडी साई अवतारा हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा साई राम हमारा साई राम हमारा राम हमारा साई 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 हमारा हम साई के ऐसा प्रेम हमारा साई हमारा हम साई के ऐसा प्रेम हमारा साई राम हमारा साई राम हमारा हमारा साई राम सत्य साई है नाम तुम्हारा, शिरडी साई अवतारा। सत्य साई है नाम तुम्हारा, शिरडी साई अवतारा। हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा। हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा। साई राम हमारा, 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 साई राम हमारा। साई हमारा हम साई के, ऐसा प्रेम हमारा।
Om Shri Sai Ram, invoking Bhagwan's divine blessings. Respected elders, my dear brothers and sisters, a loving Sai Ram to all. For the past 1 week, we have been fortunate to witness and participate in the World Space Week 2022, organized by the Indian Space Research Organization in collaboration with the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. The various lectures delivered by eminent scientists, the beautiful exhibits demonstrating the various facets of the Indian Space Research Organization, and the competitions held over the last 1 week has indeed been enthralling, engaging, and enlightening. Now, I deem it my privilege and honor to welcome you all to the valedictory function of the World Space Week 2022. I would now like to welcome the chief guest for today's function, Shri R.J. Ratnakar Garu, onto the stage. I welcome Professor C.B. Sanjeevi Garu, Vice Chancellor, Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. I would also like to welcome the guest of honor, Dr. S. Shankaran Garu, onto the stage. I welcome the chairman of World Space Week, Shri C. Muralidhar Garu, onto the stage. Today's proceedings shall formally commence with the invocatory Vedam.
गणेशाय नमः, सरस्वत्यै नमः, श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः, हरिः ॐ। न कर्मणा न प्रजया धनेन त्यागेनैके अमृतत्वमानशुः, परेण नाकं निहितं गुहायां विभ्राजते तद्यतयो विशन्ति। वेदान्त विज्ञान सुनिश्चितार्थाः संन्यास योगा यतयः शुद्ध सत्त्वाः, ते ब्रह्मलोके तु परान्तकाले जले परामृतात् परिमुच्यन्ति सर्वे दह्रं विपापं परमेश्मभूतं यत्पुण्डरीकं पुरमध्यसगृस्थम् तत्रापि दह्रं गगनं विशोकस्तस्मिन् यदन्तस्तदुपासितव्यम् यो वेदादौ स्वरः प्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रकृतिलीनस्य यः परः स महेश्वरः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
I now invite the guests with the bouquets. I now request the dignitaries to come forward and light the ceremonial lamp. Shri C. Muralidhar Garu, Chairman, World Space Week, Puttaparthi venue, to deliver the welcome address.
A warm welcome and good morning to all of you. My special welcome to today's chief guest Sri R.J. Ratnakar, Managing Trustee, Sri SHAR Trust, and also Sri Professor C.B. Sanjeevi, Vice Chancellor, Sri SHAR Institute of Higher Learning, deemed to be University, and Sri S. Shankaran, Chief General Manager, Satish Dhawan Space Center, SHAR, Sriharikota. I am privileged to take this opportunity to welcome students, teachers, parents, Sai devotees, media, and the entire team of Sri Sathya Institute of Higher Learning and SDSC SHAR. I am very much excited to share my views as I could see a unique and talented mix of students from Sri Sathya Institute and from state government schools who have gathered here. ISRO used to conduct World Space Week program every year at different places to ignite the young minds into the space program and also to generate the future workforce. This is a public outreach program and making an effort to reach to the common man about ISRO space programs and missions. This year theme is space and sustainability. For sustainability, space program and development, we need to conserve the outer space for future generations in a safe, economical, and peaceful manner. As a part of World Space Week, Satish Dhawan Space Center SHAR, in association with the Sri Sathya Institute, various competitions were conducted and there is a big response from student community. For Space Talent Test, nearly 3,700 students are participated. For poster competitions, nearly 470 entries were received. And elocution, 40 students have attended. Even we have extended these competitions to nearby district. Earlier, Puttaparthi was in Anantapur district, so we have not forgotten the Anantapur. We have extended these competitions to Anantapur. There also, we have conducted essay writing competitions. One day, with a one-day notice, 289 students have participated essay writing at Anantapur. And 70 students are participated on extempo talk at Anantapur. So as a kick-off program, on 4th we have conducted a spacewalk. It was flagged off by our Superintendent of Police. Nearly 400 students were participated. I must thank all Sri Sathya Institute of Higher Learning team and my ISRO team for their restless efforts to conduct this event and making our program as a grand success. It is a great pleasure for ISRO to conduct World Space Week 2022 at Sri Sathya Institute of Higher Learning, and ISRO also look forward to conduct more and more events in this campaign in coming years. So thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We will now have a short video presentations of the events that took place during the World Space Week 2022.
Sairam all. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. It has been a phenomenal 1 week. Respected Managing Trustee Sir, Dr. Shankaran, Dr. Muralidhar, and the team at SSSIHL have been extremely supportive to make this event a big success. From the academic perspective, I would like to share what all are the spin-off of this 1 week of interaction with Satish Dhawan Space Center. We have had quite a number of interactions with the visiting scientists, with our faculty and students. That started with Kasturi Rangan, Dr. Nandini Harinath, Dr. Uma Maheshwaran, Dr. Seshagari Rao, Dr. Shankaran, Dr. Shanti. All of them have interacted with our faculty separately, our women students separately, men students separately, and there had been enormous amount of discussions. So the outcome has been extremely fruitful. We've already started discussing collaborations at multiple levels. Dr. Kasturi Rangan has already touched base with the director of U.R. Rao Satellite Center, whom we will be inviting soon for potential partnership and collaboration with their satellite center. Dr. Uma Maheshwaran in his interaction has said that he is seeking academic projects, and some of the academic projects could even start with our food and nutrition department. So he is very keen that he will like to collaborate with us. Not only that, he has invited our students to the Human Space Flight Program Center in Bangalore so that our students can go and see what they are actually doing. Dr. Uma Maheshwaran, who works on the U.R. Rao Satellite Center and has been involved in the satellite tracking, has also expressed keenness in hosting our student in their center and tell our students what all things they are doing and how they are doing, especially with regards to Mangalyaan mission, tracking of the Mars, how the imagery is done and shared with the ground station. Just this morning, I had a chat with a gentleman from the ISRO headquarters, who is in the office of capacity building office, who has said that he will do his best to come here and talk to us. And one of the outcomes of this visit would be to bring the space on wheels which they have created, which is a bus that is fully updated with all the state-of-the-art features in relation to the entire space program that will benefit our students. So we have to identify a good time to have that space on wheels visit Puttaparthi and be available for our students. Maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days, we do not know. But this gentleman, who is the head of the capacity building office, has also said that he will be happy to discuss about variety of projects that are coming under a category called Respond, that we could go and apply and seek funding to execute those projects at SSSIHL. So this is another major opportunity that I'm sure our faculty will take it forward and do their best. There had been a wonderful interaction with Dr. Shankaran at our university yesterday. So there had been a lot of understanding, in-depth understanding how the rocket is propelling the satellite up into the sky. So it opens up a lot of possibilities for our undergraduate and postgraduate students to go there and get training. And some of these discussions we have already started and hoping that there will be more possibilities of getting things done. The biggest part is that we had Dr. Seshagari Rao interact with our faculty, and we hope to start a value-added course on satellite engineering that will be offered to our students in some of the science disciplines, so that they will be very well educated on what and how a satellite is constructed and how it could be made useful. So there have been variety of initiatives that if it all goes forward very well with the enthusiasm of our faculty and the students, we are going to be talking different language 1 year from now. I had invited the director of the Satish Dhawan Space Center, who is one of the top scientists who had actually worked at Vikram Sarabhai Space Center before coming to Satish Dhawan Space Center. He is one of the experts on composites, and he has agreed to come separately to give an academic talk on composites to our faculty and students. And composites, some of the items that they are developing has got variety of applications, not only in space, but also in deep sea, and also for variety of military and police-related activities. And of course, we have many more ideas that are being discussed right now. And hopefully when all these meetings happen, I am sure there will be more outcomes that we would like to see happen. And all this thanks to Satish Dhawan Space Center for selecting Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning as one of their partners for the World Space Week program. So I thank Satish Dhawan Space Center sincerely. I thank Dr. Muralidhar for making all the arrangements, and I thank our own director, Dr. Raghavendra Raju, and our registrar, and our entire team in the Puttaparthi campus, Anantapur campus, Vrindavan campus, Mudunalli campus, and our administration office, having worked together to make this program a very good success. And last but not the least, I need to sincerely thank our managing trustee and Sathya Sai Central Trust for making all these things possible with their constant support, encouragement, and enthusiasm. Sairam sir, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Dr. S. Shankaran Garu, Chief General Manager, SMP and ETF, Satish Dhawan Space Center, SHAR, to share his thoughts on this momentous occasion.
Sairam. Respected Managing Trustee of Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, Sri R.J. Ratnagara sir. We are very happy to be that you are the part of the inaugural function as well as the valedictory function. Thank you for coming, sir. From Satish Dhawan Space Center, we welcome you. And also, Professor C.B. Sanjeevi sir, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, the one of the finest and disciplined university in the country at Puttaparthi, and the director of the campus, Dr. Raghavendra Raju sir, the controller of examination, Dr. Sanjay Sahani sir, and the registrar sir, and the faculty, the honorable faculty of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning in all campus, and my own colleagues from ISRO, headed by Sri Muralidhar, for conducting this program at Puttaparthi in a short notice. They have toiled 15 days, 24/7. They worked. Because of that particular hard work, it is possible to have this program at Puttaparthi. And also all other faculties, students, press, everybody. Very good morning to all of you. First of all, let me invoke the blessings from the Swami for myself being here and standing before you and say a few words. And also thank our Chairman ISRO, Dr. S. Somnath sir, and our Director of Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sri A. Rajarajan sir, and Mr. Sendil Kumar, who is a Deputy Director, who was the Chairman of entire World Space Week program, being conducted at 8 venues all over India, especially in 4 states. Thank you very much. I heard yesterday one of the devotees telling me that Swami once told about ISRO. He told ISRO is one of the very disciplined organization and it will reach many heights. It was really thrilling to listen to that from the devotee. I don't know his name even. He just came to me and told. I think people are called, there is this Channing avatar of this Kali Yuga. So I heard many stories people are telling about Puttaparthi and Swami. And the day he entered here, from the day onwards till today, that is happening. Certain things I don't want to reveal outside and keep it and cherish in my heart for long years to come. But it's happening. In fact, today morning I talked to the director of CBPO. I told the same thing to him. It's a divine place. It's a great opportunity that I'm standing before you. I just pick up some simile. This particular institute or the campus, there are two takeaways. The one takeaway is humility, the other takeaway is a discipline, complete discipline. ISRO is same. ISRO is very famous for democracy in discussion, but when it comes to the execution and implementation, we follow a military discipline. The same way is going on here. So, the another one is, the theme of this World Space Week for this year is space and sustainability. Yes, ISRO is striving very much hard to sustain. The sustainability of space comes through the launch vehicle. Because of launch vehicle only, you are launching the satellite or reaching to the various orbits, or the Mangalyaan project it be, or it will be a Chandrayaan project, the new upcoming project called Aditya projects, whatever it may be. You need to sustain. For that, launch vehicle is very important, and satellite is the another component. It has to go hand in hand together, and ISRO is striving hard to sustain it, not only on the launch vehicle arena, and also exploring the space. We had already 2 Chandrayaan mission and 1 Mangalyaan mission, and we are going to have the Chandrayaan 3 also shortly. Of course, our Honorable Prime Minister's wish that India's flagship program on space is a Gaganyaan project. It's called the Human Space Flight, which is on the anvil. The entire academic institutions like you are jointly working with ISRO to make it happen. It is similar to NASA when John F. Kennedy announced this project in late 1950s, that in 1960s, US is going to put a man on moon and bring him back safely. Similarly, where the entire academic institution of USA, along with the civil people and the scientists of NASA worked together and made it possible. Similarly, ISRO is striving hard and make it happen with the help of academic institutions like you. That is what Sri Uma Maheshwaran, the director of the Human Space Flight Center at ISRO headquarters, has told when he gave here a talk. Because we are the one organization, we don't have a caste, creed or religion. We all together and work. There is no gender bias. The same simile is applied to the campus here also. There is no caste, there is no creed, there is no religion, and there is no gender bias. So similarly, ISRO is also having a lot of simile with this, to this great organization called the Sri Sathya University of Higher University of Learning. Now we have made this thing as a backdrop from our mind and came here to, our goal is to ignite the young minds and to make awareness what is happening, the tangible benefits which is going to the common men. That was our Vikram Sarabhai, the founding father of ISRO. And it was realized by Professor Satish Dhawan. On his name only our center has been named, Satish Dhawan Space Center. Our entire team has come here and brought all the panels, and they have conducted various competitions to induce the young minds. Some of them definitely will take a career. In fact, our director told one of the alumnus of Sriharikota University of Higher Learning has been working as a scientist in a very creditable manner at Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. Similarly, many alumni may come and work with us in the future. That is the initiative. And if it is possible, we can have many collaboration, as our Vice Chancellor told, that we'll have a connection with ISRO and we'll work together. With these few words, I'll take this opportunity to congratulate all the winners of this various competition, and especially thank the Managing Trustee Chairman, Sri Ratnakar sir, for allowing us to come here and doing this function here, and especially Professor Sanjeev Garu, the Honorable Vice Chancellor. I just make a mention. In fact, it is a serendipity, a divine intervention. About 2 years back, when the corona was just about to start, as being the very keen observer of medical advancement, I just scanned through the YouTube and happened to his lecture at same place. From here, he has given a lecture on diabetics and how the Nobel Prizes are being given. I was so much thrilled. And at the end of his lecture, he has given a slide, which is email put on his last slide. I took a screenshot in my cell phone and wrote an email. I thought whether I can write to a Honorable Vice Chancellor, I am capable of writing. But I had a courage finally. Then I wrote a big email, appreciative of his lecture. I thought I will never get the reply. But to my surprise, the reply came back immediately. And that is the starting of the cascading effect after that. Then we have become very close. Then I invited him through our director, Sri Rajarajan sir, has invited him for Science Day function. He visited Satish Dhawan Space Center along with Professor Sundaresan sir, Brindavan campus director. And he gave a fantastic lecture which is being cherished by all over the scientists even today. And after that, when World Space Week program was initiated, initially it came to mind that we will have at Sri Sathya Sai University of Higher Learning at Puttaparthi. Immediately asked his permission. In turn, our chairman, Sir Ratnakar sir, has given permission. So immediately we had this function under the chairmanship of Sri Muralidhar. So the great effort. So it is nothing but a divine coincidence because of Swami that we have brought it together, ISRO and Puttaparthi campus. So I feel it is deemed as an honor, and I had an interaction with the students and also with faculty extensively yesterday. I cherish this moment and take this opportunity thank all the Puttaparthi team here at university, and also we had a darshan after 60 years. There's great yajna and purnahati and a mandir, bhajan and Vedic chanting, what not. The vibe is still going on in my body. So I take this opportunity, say our pranams to the Swami and Chairman of the Managing Trustee, Sri Ratnakar sir, Sanjeevi sir, and the entire my SHAR team, Satish Dhawan Space Center team who was toiled. Each one of them I want to appreciate the kind of effort they have put in, and also the entire missionary of Puttaparthi campus who has made it to happen. Thank you once again. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. I now request the chief guest for today's function, Sri R.J. Ratnakar Garu, Managing Trustee, Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, to deliver the presidential address.
I offer my most reverential pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Master, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, respected Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Shankaran, Mr. Muralidharan, ISRO officials, and from our side we have Registrar, Controller, we have a Principal of our school, all the young students. Very loving Sairam to each one of you who are attending this valedictory function. It's been a wonderful experience, and it's coming to close very quickly. That is the only feeling we get. The other day we had a very gala function of inauguration. Again we are having to do with valedictory immediately. I think that is how the rockets work. So that is the speed at which everything works in this entire setting. I'm a commerce student, and then I did my BCom and MBA here in this. I'm also alumnus of this holy institution. But every time they asked me to speak in a very scientific forum, it's a bit of a challenge, but we have so many people who have, so many scientists who have been to Baba's lotus feet, and a lot of them have stayed back here and taking his grace and blessings and his love. A lot of them used to come here and spend regularly their time here. I must say, see, all children are here. We are only just, maybe a man started flying only just 100 years back. If you know, when was the flight the Wright brothers have started? Anybody can say what is the year in which Wright brothers experimented and started flying? Anybody? 1902, 1904. Sometime that is the time when Wright brothers started flying. The aeroplane was first invented, and they knew that they could fly. So then after that, they needed to build an engine, they built a body, they have to fit an engine, they have to try. All that happened. So last 100 years only, a man started flying. Otherwise, earlier they did not know how to fly. They would go maximum, all our Britishers, when they came to India in 1600, they came by boats. So we have, compared to the humanity existence, compared to how long we have been around this planet, 100 years is nothing. So we are very, very young, and we know only last 100 years we started flying. And especially, I think, sending rockets and sending satellites. I still remember when I was still in school, our satellites were sent from ISRO. The satellite they built here, they sent to French Guyana to put it in the orbit. Or they send it to Russia to put it in the orbit. Am I right, sir? Yeah. We used to send it when we were in the school. We used to read that our satellites have been built here, and then they are transported to the different countries, because we did not have that technology to put a satellite into orbit. That's not very long ago. I am not very old that way. When I was in the school, this used to happen. Last 25, 30 years, so much ISRO has done. The first time when we read about cryogenic engines and the technology being here, and they started launching, I remember, sir, somehow, though commerce student, I follow very clear, very, very interesting, with a lot of interest I follow ISRO launches and ISRO work. So whenever they did this, now today, the amount of progress, leaps and bounds they have progressed. Now dozens of satellites at one go they are able to put into the orbits, I think. Sir? 104 satellites in one go. I think, see the way we have progressed. So much progress. So much progress has been done. Like Dr. Shankaram was saying, we are also very democratic. We also discuss, debate, deliberate, and then decide. But once we decide, all of us work together and in unison and work for whatever the object is fixed. Sir, the very great scientists who have been working in space-related works, projects, also have been to here. Earlier, maybe boys would have read in some of your, if you're reading about Bhagwan and his related books, we used to have from Thailand, there used to be one very eminent scientist named Jumsai. Sir, Jumsai is a very internationally acclaimed scientist. Of course, he's very old now, maybe he's in the 90s. He used to be associated with NASA. And he has gone on record when there was some switch, when they had a satellite launch, some switch was not working. 2-3 days they were having a glitch and it was not working. He went into meditation, he went into solitude, he went into meditation. There he gets a message that your process, your steps are wrong, you need to redo your steps, and he does it, and the switch works, and then launch happens. And he has, on record, he has said that it is Baba who guided him. So this is what we have seen, and we are exposed to people. Okay. We used to have, as a young student, I used to have, those days we used to have a very well-known name, Mr. Alan Drucker. Alan Drucker used to be, he used to even teach in this institution for some time, and a very, very enthusiastic man from America. This gentleman also, he used to fly, and one day he goes flying, then his landing gear doesn't open. Then he had a panic, and things were not happening. He prayed to Baba, Baba, what do I do? Baba comes on his screen, the screen on which he was flying, and he says, Baba guided him, and he said, outside pressure is more, don't try now, just when it's little pressure, come down to the altitude, then you try and it will open, and it opened and he landed. This is on record, this gentleman, they don't have to tell lies for any reason. This was flying, and Alan Drucker on record. He's in books written, and on record he has said, Baba guided him to land safely. So, a lot of scientists, we have had the exposure of, to all these scientists who have spoken so much about the confluence of science and spirituality. Now today, when the Vedam was going on, Dr. Shankar also was chanting Vedam. I feel very elated. We are all together. I think the science and spirituality are not they are two sides of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. And sir, we have to talk a little bit of spirituality in our place. That is a place. So I will relate one, because children are there, one story which Baba used to tell us. So science and spirituality, how nicely he used to relate. He says, science is like Armugam, that is Shanmuga, Shiva has two sons. One is Ganesha and the other one is Kartikeya. Okay, what Kartikeya, Shanmugam, Armugam, whatever you Kartikeya. So there are two. Who is science and who is spirituality in this? And Baba used to explain, Ganesha is spirituality, Kartikeya is science. Why? Once there was a competition. They said, whoever goes round the universe first, they will be the head. That is what the competition was. So, both of them were given opportunity. Kartikeya said, okay, I have a peacock which can fly very fast, and he took off very quickly. He said, I will go around the universe and come back. Then Ganesha had only rat with him. So he can't compete with peacock. So he said, okay, but the Lord, my father and mother, that is Parvati and Parameshwara, they are the universe. So I just let me do one thing, I will go around them. Then I will complete it. So what he did, he just went around them and said, I have completed my work. Then all the way Kartikeya went and came back. When he came back, the winner, the winner was declared, and winner was, Ganesha was winner. Kartikeya was very unhappy. He said, how I have seen the world, I have come around. Then they said, the God himself, see, Shiva is the form of everything, so he has gone around and he has completed the circumambulating the very first. So he was given the first one. That's why Ganesha is Prathama Vandana. That's why we always pray to Ganesha. He was given that after that. What Baba used to say is, both of them explore universe. The spiritualists go inside. The scientists go outside, but we all converge somewhere to find out that there is a higher power. There is a God everywhere. I think you see many scientists, whenever they talk about spirituality, they always relate, because when they see the expanse of the universe, definitely there is some kind of thinking dawns upon each one of them. That's why in this country, we are really lucky we are born in this great country, where scientists also are very spiritually based people. They have learnt and they have found out. Otherwise, now we are talking about astronomy, we are talking about satellites. But even in the Treta Yuga, that Rama's time, when you read Ramayana, he comes in an aeroplane back after finishing Ravana. They come in which is the flight name? Pushpak Vimana, they talked about aeroplane even in Treta Yugam. They have come all the way from flights from there. How did our people know when is eclipse were given by Indians so quickly, so precisely? You know eclipse? You know, no? You know that? What is an eclipse? Lunar eclipse and solar eclipse. That too, Indians could precisely give the time when the eclipse start, precisely give the time when eclipse leaves. How could they even, when earth is coming between moon and sun? When is the moon coming between earth and sun? How could they even calculate from here? Who gave them satellites? There were no satellites. Today we have satellites everywhere. Everything is, navigated. You can get your car navigation system is there. You have disaster management, they use it. For every navigation, you have weather forecast, that is, anything space satellites are used today. Your Google, you are doing all your net phones and whatever you are doing, it's because of satellites. But those days, what was there? How could that means the Indian system is so advanced. Even in Vedic mathematics, they talk about all these things, and we are very advanced. We are lucky. We do not know our tradition, our culture, what is our richness of this Indian Vedic culture. So we have everything within us, and Baba used to say, we are so powerful, but we have to be reminded that we are so powerful. So we have everything with us. We are lucky to be born in this great country, a great country like India. All of you have a great future. You are going to be future citizens of this country. Please work together, work with focused mind. Baba used to say, you need to have a clarity of mind and the purity of heart. Once you have clarity in your mind and the purity in your heart, you will definitely reach your goal. And today, last 2 days, 3 days, we have seen this ISRO people coming here and associating with, in association with our institute. It's a proud moment for you. When you grow up, you always will recollect saying that we had ISRO, we had, we had this kind of a beautiful project, we did it, and how you all did work. These things are the memories. They form memories for all the young children, what you have done. When you come, we talk to ISRO people. They are not available every day, right? So when they come here, you are able to interact at your level. Everybody can go and talk to them. It's so wonderful. Sir, thank you very much, and you are making us very, very happy and very proud. And ISRO is one of the very prestigious institutions of this country. As I said even in the opening day, they have been very, very, made this country very proud and put this country into the very advanced, along with the advanced countries in the world. Largely thanks to ISRO and the kind of work they have done. Today, we are talking about so much, sir. Here again, Baba used to say, you all depend on internet because you need satellite, you need all this connectivity. But I am only, my niece, internet used to say. So I connect only into your hearts, but I don't need your connectivity, Baba used to say. But both inner connectivity and outer connectivity have come together. I am sure the young children will benefit a lot. And take this as an inspiration, and you all should progress well and become the very, very, very useful and energetic and positive citizens of this country in future. God bless you. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you very much, sir. Sai Ram.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, we will have the felicitation program.
It is a satellite image taken by ISRO. So we are very happy to give the Andhra Pradesh state first, then the district, and also the Puttaparthi total campus we have taken. All the three we want to give.
Is the satellite image taken of Puttaparthi district? Cartosat 2S satellite imaging of Puttaparthi. We can also see the Chitravati river flowing and the institute building also there. This is the image taken by Cartosat 2 satellite of our own Sri Sathya Sai district, where we can see our Vidyagiri, the area, our own institute, the indoor stadium. This is the Indian remote sensing satellite taken of our Sri Sathya Sai district.
Now it's the time for giving away the prizes for the winners for the various competitions being organized by Satish Dhawan Space Center and association with Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. Now May I request the winners for Space Talent Test Girls Section, N. Sana Siddiqui, first prize. Second prize goes to Anushka Sairam. Now may I request Ratnakar sir to come forward and give away the prizes. All the winners may take blessings from Bhagavanji. Second prize goes to Anushka Sairam. For third prize, Y. Jahnavi. For category 2, that is 11th and 12th classes, girls section, first prize goes to Divya Ramji. Second prize goes to Sai Joshna. Third prize goes to Srishti. Now for boys section, category 1, 8th to 10th, first prize goes to Sai Shreyas Vedula. Sai Shreyas. Second prize goes to Karthikeyan J. Third prize goes to Mauryan Ansh P. First prize goes to Sai Sreyash. Second prize Karthikeyan. Third prize Mauryan Ansh P. Please give them a big round of applause. For category 2, 11th and 12th classes, Venkatesh Lagotia, Pratyush Sahu, second prize, Shyam Pranit, third prize, Venkatesh, first prize, Pratyush, second prize, Shyam Pranit, third prize. Now may I request Professor Sanjeevi sir to come and give away the prizes for the winners. Ratnakar sir, thank you very much. For elocution competition, first prize goes to Shanmukha and Pranjal Patel. Second prize Divyansh and Pratyush. Third prize Sai Rama and Ram Singh. Shanmukha and Pranjal Patel, first prize. Second prize Divyansh and Pratyush. Third prize Sai Rama and Ram Singh. For elocution competition, girls, first prize goes to Divya Ramji. Second prize, PV Sri Preeti. Third prize, Sathya Hamsini. For the girls category, first prize Navya Sai, second prize Ankita Hingne, third prize Sadhana. It is just announcement, they are not here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sanjeevi sir. Now I request Dr. Sankaran sir to give away the prizes for the winners. For poster and drawing competition winners, for girls category, Amruta Varshini, first prize. In category 1, Amruta Varshini. Please give her a big round of applause. For category 2, girls section, first prize K. Manaswini. K. Manaswini. Second prize Ishnavi. Third prize Krishita. Manaswini, Ishnavi, Hrishita. For category 3, girls from class 8th to 10th, girls section, first prize goes to Divya B, Divya Sai. Second prize goes to Renuka G. Third prize goes to Akshaya. First prize Divya Sai, second prize Renuka, third prize Akshaya. Now let me invite the boys in poster and drawing competition. Category 1, first prize Sai Kaushal. Second prize Mayank Kumar. Sai Kaushal and Mayank Kumar in category 1. In category 2, boys Sai Ganesh. First prize, second prize goes to Datta Charan, third prize Bhargava Reddy. Sai Ganesh, first prize, Datta Charan, second prize, Sai Bhargava Reddy, third prize. Sai Ganesh, Datta Charan, Sai Bhargav Reddy. For category 3, boys section, Sai Sarvajit, Sai Sarvajit, Sai Pavan Kumar, Sai Pavan Kumar, Hemarshi. First prize Sai Sarvajit, Sai Pavan Kumar, second prize, third prize Hemarshi. Sarvajit first prize, Sai Pavan Kumar second prize, Hemarshi third prize. Thank you very much, sir. Shankaran sir. Now may I request Murli sir to come and give away the prizes for the winners. For the poster and drawing competition winners, category 2, K. Siddharth, MPEP School. Second prize, K. Gayatri. Third prize, E. Bharat. Fourth prize, Vasudeva Reddy. Fifth prize, Rohit. Sixth prize goes to K. Nani. Okay. So for category 3, P. Ankita, Sadhika, Yasmin. Third prize. Fourth prize goes to R. Anusha. Fifth prize, Rizwana. Sixth prize, Gnanarsu. Okay, now for the online competition winners, for the quiz, first prize goes to R. Kirtana. Second prize, R. Pujita. Give them a big round of applause, please. First prize, R. Kirtana. Second prize, R. Pujita. Third prize, P. Charanteja. Third prize goes to five members, P. Charanteja, Vasant Konkal, Varshini, Prasanna Kumar, Akhilesh. First Charanteja, Vasant Konkal, Varshini, P. Prasanna Kumar, Akhilesh. The online competitions, Antariksh Photography. Second prize goes to D.V. Srija. Online competitions, Antariksh Photography. Second prize goes to D.V. Srija. Thank you very much, sir. Now we completed the giving away the prizes. Thank you for the winners.
I request everyone to give the winners and participants of the various competitions a huge round of applause. I would also request to give a huge round of applause for all the members of the ISRO team for conducting these. Thank you very much for whoever was involved in conducting these competitions and making it a grand success. During this past 1 week, the smooth functioning of the World Space Week required an enormous amount of background work and organization at different levels. This was silently but very efficiently conducted by the staff of the Satish Dhawan Space Center. We, from the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, would like to felicitate and offer our token of love to them. I request everyone to join me in giving them a huge round of applause as we welcome them onto the stage to receive the tokens of love. Shri Srikant Reddy, Shri Krishnamaraju, Shri Chenchu Mohan, Shri Ranjit Kumar, Shri Vijay Kiran, Shri Srinivasulu, Shri J. Krishna, Shri K. Ravi Prakash, Shri Naushad Hussain, Shri Kota Kiran Kumar, Shri Gauss Pira, Shri Venkataratnam, Shri Babu Prasad, Shri Manohar Reddy, Shri Govindarajulu, Shri Dilip, and Shri D. Chiranjeevi. Thank you, sir. I now request Shri K.J. Srinivas, Research Scholar, Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, to propose the vote of thanks.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Invoking Bhagwan's divine blessings on all of us. Respected Chief Guest for the ceremony, Sri R.J. Ratnakar Garu. Respected Guest of Honor for the ceremony, Sri S. Shankaran Garu. Respected Vice Chancellor of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Professor Dr. Karani Sanjeevi Garu. Respected Chairman of World Space Week, Puttaparthi Venue, Sri C. Muralidharan Garu. Respected elders, teachers, research scholars, and my dear student brothers and sisters, a very warm and loving Sairam to all. I deem it a great privilege and honor to propose vote of thanks for Valedictory Ceremony of Space Week, which is organized by Satish Dhawan Space Center, ISRO, in collaboration with Sri Sathya Institute of Higher Learning. Firstly, we thank the chief guest for the ceremony, Sri R.J. Ratnakar Garu, Managing Trustee, Sri Sathya Central Trust, for taking his time out and addressing all of us today. We thank the guest of honor, Dr. S. Shankaran Garu, Chief General Manager, SMP and ETD, SDSC, Sriharikota, for being present here and sharing his thoughts with all of us. We thank respected Chancellor of Sri Sathya Institute of Higher Learning, Sri K. Chakravarti Garu, respected Vice Chancellor of Sri Sathya Institute of Higher Learning, Professor Dr. C.B. Sanjeevi Garu, for taking the initiative of collaborating with SDSC ISRO and exposing the students of Sathya Sai district to very fascinating and interesting aspects of space science. We would also like to thank Sri Muralidhar, Chairman World Space Week, Puttaparthi venue, and his entire team for spearheading the event and enlightening us with various facets of space science for the last few days. We would also like to thank Registrar of Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Professor B. Sai Giridhar, Director of Prasanthi Nilayam Campus, Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Dr. G. Raghavendra Raju, for extending all their support for the conduct of Space Week and making it a grand success. We would like to express our sincere gratitude and heartfelt thanks to Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust for extending continuous support for organizing the Space Week. We thank all the faculty members, research scholars, students, non-teaching staff for participating and contributing to the best of their ability and making the Space Week event a grand success. We would also like to thank all the distinguished speakers for sharing their insights and knowledge with all our students. We thank the administrators of Sri Sathya Sai district and Puttaparthi constituency who have provided all the support in conduct of the event in a very peaceful manner. We extend our heartfelt thanks to Sri Sathya Sai Media Center for providing the technical support in terms of streaming the sessions and the event live. We thank all the students, part of maintenance team, for providing all the technical support and ensuring a seamless conduct of the event. We thank all the students, part of arts and crafts team, for beautifully decorating the venues with all their creative thinking and skills. We thank all the students who volunteered to explain the exhibits to the audience in the venue. We also would like to extend our thanks and gratitude to the housekeeping staff of the Institute and Sri Sathya Sai International Center for Sports for their support and keeping the venue neat and clean. We would like to thank each and every individual who have helped us directly and indirectly and made this event a grand success. Lastly, on behalf of all of us, I place our sincere gratitude and heartfelt thanks at the divine lotus feet of our beloved and revered founder chancellor, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Without his will and grace, this certainly would not have been possible. Let us once again all give a big round of applause acknowledging the efforts of all the people who made this event happen and made it a great success.
We now invite all the staff of Satish Dhawan Space Center to come to the dais for a photograph session. I request all to rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंग। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
We will conclude today's session with Mangalarti to our beloved Lord.
जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे। भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते। आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद बांधवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मात पिता गुरुदैवमु मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे। नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नागेन्द्राशयना। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओंकार रूप हो जय श्री वो साई महादेवा। सत्य साई महादेवा। मंगल आरती अंदुको मंगल आरती अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। जय सद्गुरुदेवा। शांति शांति। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
All are requested to remain seated to receive Bhagwan's prasadam. Thank you.